Life. It comes in many different shapes and sizes and in many different forms. With nature, although being hostile and beautiful, is neither good nor evil, but simply existing in our world. And in our vast world, there are many different life forms that are part of a collective or are kings of their domain. So welcome everybody to FTD Facts for our Journey with Animals segment, where we look at animals from around the world. And for today's episode, we are talking about one of the mightiest kings in the animal kingdom, the Bengal Tiger, and answering the question of its extinction. Hey everybody, what's going on? Dave Walpole here, and welcome to FTD Facts. This is another one of our animal videos, our Journey with Animal videos, which in our last video we talked and discovered more about the elephant, which was a really cool video. Now, normally here on the channel, we talk about people, cultures, and different places from around the world, which helps us get a better understanding for all those people, and of course, my favorite, brings unity to all of us. But this is a new segment where we do look at animals, because although we are the dominant species on the planet, it is very important for us to understand the life forms that we share this earth with. Now, this is FTD Facts, the channel where we take a lot of recommendations from all you guys out there in the real world, so if you got one, put it down there and we're going to look into it. Also, I want to know, what is your favorite fictional animal? Like, well, an animal from a fictional story. So it could be like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. It could be Baloo from the Jungle Book. It could be Lassie from Lassie, you know, put it down there. It is called Lassie, right? Now on to the major question of the video, is the Bengal tiger becoming extinct? Now that's a very good question, but before we get into that, we need to look at some facts about the Bengal tiger so we can understand how it lives and how it survives in the world today. The Bengal tiger is famous for its orange and black stripes, but it's also known for being a resident of India and Bangladesh and places like Nepal. It's also the largest cat species on the entire planet. With a lifespan of 18 to 25 years, as adults, the Bengal tiger comes in as one of the biggest and heaviest tigers of all, weighing anywhere between 240 to over 500 pounds. With most of them weighing around 420 pounds, however, the female of them is very small, weighing only about 310. But when it comes to the Bengal tiger, it's important to know that they generally live in solitude, except during mating seasons, while also keeping scent-marked territories in order to keep other tigers and rivals away. Now, one thing that makes an obstacle for repopulating these animals is their diet. Now, these amazing creatures are indeed carnivores, and the reason they get to their size is because they will eat 40 to 60 pounds of meat in one sitting. It's also interesting to know that the Bengal tiger also has the largest canine teeth. That's these ones right here. They come in anywhere between 6.4 to 7.6 centimeters long, and they are the largest of any animal on the planet. However, ironically, they do have a low amount of teeth compared to most carnivores. For example, dogs generally have 42 teeth, but tigers only have 30. And similar to human beings, they also have temporary teeth or baby teeth, or also called milking teeth. These generally come in a week or two after they are born, and they indeed fall out and are replaced with permanent teeth. And when it comes to the oral region of these animals, I mean, have you ever been licked by a tiger? Yeah, you know that their tongue is like really kind of sharp. The reason for the roughness is so that the tongue will shed away feathers and fur so the tiger can get straight to the meat. And in order to capture their prey, these nocturnal animals lie in wait, stalking their target with their unique camouflage. As a matter of fact, when it comes to its camouflage, it's so unique that no two tigers have a similar stripe pattern. For the Bengal tiger, as it stalks, it waits for the opportune moment, then it rushes out of the bush at speeds of over 90 kilometers per hour, committing to a quick pounce and attack from their 3 to 4 inch claws, killing their prey quickly. However, when it comes to the hunt, their young will have trouble with this until they reach the ages of 18 months. And although they are capable hunters at that time, they will still stay with their mother for 2 to 3 years until they venture off, going to their own territories. Now, you might have heard that Bengal tigers are known to be, you know, human man-eaters and they'll just kill you. However, that is too far from the truth, as these creatures generally stay away from mankind, and for good reasons. So the question is, are these animals going extinct? And if so, what would be one of the reasons? Well, that would be because of man. One of the major problems when it comes to these endangered animals is the space we occupy doesn't match their diet. Because the truth is, these animals need to hunt, and they need a lot of land to do that. It is known that most of the conservation areas around the world are not large enough to support more than 250 male adults per conservation area, which makes it one of the hardest reasons to repopulate the species. But when we talk about these animals being endangered, we gotta ask ourselves how many of them are left. In 2011, scientists estimated there were about 2,500 of these creatures left on the planet. But however, the World Wildlife Fund estimates that as of today, it has increased to about 3,890. However, it's not quite an accurate figure. About 100 years ago, these beasts roamed all of places such as India, Bangladesh, Nepal. But since the major expanses of human settlement and agriculture in the 1940s, most of these tiger habitats have become destroyed or greatly threatened. However, it is not just our ignorance and our human expansion and progress that is destroying these animals. But however, it's our thirst for vanity and conquest, and within that vanity lies trophies. Poaching, even in today's world, is still a dangerous thing to these animals, as people will use their unique skin for decorative rugs. And one thing that's to know, although some of these creatures are within protected zones, they are still hunted within them. But speaking of conservation, one of the first conservation acts being put in place was the Indian Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 and the Tiger Project of 1973. And as of 2014, there are 48 reserves in India for these animals, with India promising to spend $143 million to continue to protect the Tiger Initiative. Now keep in mind that's just India. There's also other countries like China, Nepal, and South Africa that are doing efforts as well. Many of them who have communities and organizations to stop poaching, relocate human settlements, and lower destruction of habitat for these creatures. But currently, the Bengal tiger stands at being an endangered species, and hopefully with the progress of new technologies and of course the awareness and communication with other human beings around the planet, we may one day allow these animals to flourish within their environment. But my name is Dave Wapple, and guys, it's been awesome talking to you guys and giving you guys some education about the Bengal tiger. It is really quite a unique animal, I believe, and I mean, I don't just love it for its colors, it's just a really cool creature, let's be real. But don't forget to leave a comment for a future video, whether it's an animal or a country or person, we will look into it. But thank you guys for watching and of course learning about other creatures on the planet. This is the Bengal tiger, the elegant and powerful cat, and even though it is a formidable creature on the top of the food chain, it still needs our support. A creature that has a unique pattern around its eyes. Eyes that don't just terrorize, but tell a story of death, despair, pride, beauty, and hopefully, a better future. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you guys like what we're doing here and want to help us out, either share this video or check out our Patreon page, which you can get cool exclusive content. Other than that, you can check out our sponsor Grammarly.com, who will help improve your writing with a free program. And of course, if you like this video, you'll probably like our video on elephants. Feel free to check that out. All those will also be in the description box below, but thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.